a chainsaw wielding clown, demonic twins, and a crazy dancing old lady that likes to hand out her used tampons. Now, this can all only mean one thing, and that is that Hallowscream at York Maze is just around the corner. And if you want to know what you can expect when you visit, then you're in the right place. We're Judventures, and we've been lucky enough to experience over 100 scare mazes across multiple screen parks over the last 10 years. And I'd like to think that this means that we know a thing or two about attending these events, and we'd like to share that with you. Which is why we've created this series where we're going to take a look at all of the major screen parks across the UK that we'll be visiting this year, and letting you know exactly what you can expect when you visit. And on tonight's video, the location of our very first vlog here on the channel, and that's Yorkshire's ultimate Halloween destination, York Maze Hallowscream. Now, before we get going, we'll be heading to a large number of UK screen parks this year, and we'll be bringing you full and detailed vlogs from each and every one of them, including in-maze footage. So if you want to follow along for the journey, please by all means smash that subscribe button, and if you find today's video useful, please share it amongst your friends so they can find use in it too, and bob a like on the video if you have liked it, because it really does help a channel like ours out. And with that being said, let's take a look at what we can expect for York Maze Hallowscream 2025. So what is York Maze Hallowscream? Well, York Maze Hallowscream transforms the familiar, family-friendly York Maze into a spine-chilling theatre of terror. Set just outside York, this after-dark Halloween event turns the cornfields and barns into a frightening horror fest. You can expect immersive storytelling, sprawling scare houses, roaming villains, live shows, and second to none set design. It's not just another scare event up at Hallowscream, it's theatrical horror at its best, and you're not going to want to miss it. Now, the event dates and times: Hallowscream runs from early October, opening on the 10th, and it runs on most nights through until the 1st of November. Gates are going to open at around 6:30, but the time that you enter depends on the ticket that you purchase, which we'll go into in just a moment. Typically, you can enter the event up until 9 PM in the evening, and once you're inside, no matter what time you've entered, you can stay until the bitter end. Typically, the mazes stop closing their queue lines at around 10:30, with the bars closing at around 11 PM, and everyone really starting to leave around that time. So if you get in there early enough, it is a full-on immersive experience lasting a good number of hours. Now, there is a multitude of tickets that you can hope to purchase for this, and we'll go through what each of them get you. Tickets must always be purchased in advance online, and no tickets will be sold on the door, so don't even bother going up and trying. Get these before you even set off. Now, the ticket types will be as follows. First up, you have the standard ticket, which has timed entry. In this ticket, you will have unlimited maze access and a timed entry slot. You'll choose anywhere between 6:30 through until 9 PM in half-hour intervals, and you cannot enter until your time slot is there. Once you've entered, you're free to stay for the rest of the evening. And these tickets allow you unlimited access to each of the mazes in the normal queue. Ticket prices will vary between £28 to £38 the closer that you get to Halloween. Next up is the Hallowscream Fast Track ticket. Now, this is exactly the same as the previous ticket, however what you'll get in addition is 5 fast passes. That's 1 fast pass for each and every maze at the event. Not only that, but you're no longer timed on your entry to the event anyway. You can turn up anytime from 6:30 PM and enter whenever you want. The fast track ticket's going to range anywhere from £38 to £50 the closer that you get to Halloween. The third type of ticket is the unlimited fast track and rides ticket. And much like the previous ones, you get everything that is included in the previous ticket. That's unlimited maze entry, untimed entry to the event, all of the amenities at the event, but you'll also get unlimited fast track to all of the mazes and unlimited rides on all of the fairground rides. And this is going to set you back anywhere from £68 all the way till £80 depending on what time of the season that you book. And then the final ticket is the Hallowscream Mega Pass. Similar to all of the previous tickets, you will get absolutely everything that is on the previous tickets. So that is unlimited entry into all of the maze, including unlimited fast track to all of the mazes too. You'll get unlimited fairground rides, and it will also include 5 drinks tokens, a Hallowscream t-shirt, a digital photo, and a Halloween makeover. But you are going to pay for this because it ranges from £164 up to £170 depending on what time of the season that you're wanting to go. And please bear in mind that also each one of those tickets does include a £2 booking fee per person as well. Now, in terms of age and accessibility, the minimum age is strictly 16 years old. It did used to be 14 years old, but the adult nature of the event has been ramped up in recent years, and therefore strictly there are no under 16s under any circumstances. Even if they're being brought with an adult, it is a no-go, so don't even try. And if you're lucky enough to look under 21, then you may be asked for ID, so please make sure that you have ID on you. I get asked every year. Now, accessibility. The event itself actually sits on farmland, converted barns, and although it's all very well maintained, it's still going to be a struggle to get through if you're in a wheelchair or if you have any form of mobility issues there too, and therefore this event unfortunately is not for you. In terms of neurodivergence, they do say that it is fully up to the discretion of the person that is coming along, but they do go on to state that obviously it is an intense environment, there's intense scares, there's fog, there's loud music, there is flashing and strobe lights, there are pyrotechnic events, and there are some crazy wandering scare actors going around too. It can be a very overpowering and overstimulating environment, and therefore it's not particularly recommended, but it is at your own discretion. Now, if you are neurodivergent and you really want to see kind of how the event is before you go, then by all means we have a range of vlogs over the past couple of years. Most contain in-maze filming as well, especially the last 2 years, so by all means go and take a look and see for yourself just exactly what you can expect when you do go to Hallowscream to see if it's something you think you could cope with. And then on to the amenities and entertainment. Now, beyond the scares, Hallowscream offers a wide, fantastic variety of things that you can do when you're not in the actual mazes. They have the fodder barn, which is a covered seated food area which does some divine food. Corn dogs are my personal favourite, but you'll find pizzas, loaded fries, burgers, hot dogs, nachos and much more. The food is second to none, and I do highly suggest going down to check some of it out when you're taking a little bit of a breather from those scare mazes. Likewise, if you just need a drink to steady your nerves after going in some of those mazes, there are 2 licensed bars across the site, extremely well put together and well looked after as well. An ideal place to sit and unwind. And then towards the food court area as well, you'll also find a number of fairground rides for you to not really relax, but just enjoy during your downtime as well. And if you're lucky enough, you may even get a ride with some of the scare actors too. Now, the entire event has a festival style vibe with a brilliant music and stage show to boot. And let me tell you, the effort that goes into these stage shows is second to none. It's got an impressive in-house built set, as well as fantastically choreographed shows and exciting stage acts such as fire breathers. You're going to want to take a minute or two out of your evening just to stand and watch some of these stage shows going on. They really are that incredible. The site itself also offers free on-site parking, so you've no need to pay for parking when you arrive, and you won't struggle to find anywhere either. Now, more so than anything, Hallowscream offers some of the best wandering scare actors that you will find at any scare event in the UK. Corny the clown chasing you around with his chainsaw, and Little Dribble running around handing out her tampons and terrifying the living hell out of everyone. This is some of the best unscripted ad hoc entertainment you will find all year round. These people have been perfecting the characters over a number of years and really do put a lot of passion into the entertainment side of the event, and you're gonna absolutely love it. They are immersive, they're interactive, and they are funny as hell. And you could make an evening out of just going and visiting the Hallowscream grounds and interacting with these guys, and not even do some of the mazes. I know I've said that about other places, but more so at this place. They are really, really incredible. Now, in terms of the main reason you go to these places, the scare houses, and they really do live up to the expectations as well. So the confirmed lineup for scare houses in 2025 are Redneck's Revenge. Now, 2024's brand new maze is a twisted, haunted barn riddled with chainsaw-wielding hillbilly maniacs, and it's amazingly themed with some brilliant actors and one of the top additions to the event in quite some time. And then next up is Corny's Corneval. This is a sinister funhouse of warped mirrors, clowns, and reality-bending illusions. Going through the Trommel Tunnel every year, I almost hit the deck as my blood pressure hits the roof. It is truly fantastic, and the actors on the inside of here are batshit crazy. We hit this place up first every year that we go, because typically it sets you up perfectly for just what you can expect for the rest of the evening. You then have the Flesh Pot, and this is a visceral, claustrophobic slaughterhouse that's full of gore, tension. It's loud, it's overwhelming, and it really is as gory as hell. If you imagined horror, you've probably imagined this house. And then you have the Singularity. For a number of years, this was my favourite maze at the event, and it's a sci-fi tech horror where humans and machines collide in some futuristic sort of nightmare. The shift from loud and overpowering to quiet and sinister gives this maze a fantastic contrast over the other mazes at the park. And then you have Necropolis. This is another relatively new maze, and it's an award-winning tomb experience that's got some Egyptian circus vibes, and it has some really top-tiered set design. It's got some beautiful theming, and when you walk through the sets, you really would be forgiven for believing you'd actually stepped foot into ancient Egypt in some kind of twisted Egyptian horror. It's a fantastic maze and a great addition, and this alongside Redneck's Revenge are really pushing Hallowscream forward into the future. Now, my final thoughts: York Maze Hallowscream, it's not just a scare event, it really isn't. It's a horror production, and you can partake in that production. It's got 5 intense scare mazes, it's got immersive live shows, and some really next level top tier roaming actors. And then with everything else thrown in on top, like the fun fairground rides, the delicious food, the entire of York Maze, which is such a well kept and beautiful place, it really is an event that you don't want to miss. And if we're being honest with ourselves, this is probably the one place that we would always return to no matter what. It's the place that we started our first ever real vlogs. It's just brilliant, and we absolutely love the place. Whether you're a seasoned scare veteran or a first timer, this is the place that should be on your list. We'll be going to Hallowscream for their press evening, so we'll be bringing you a full and detailed vlog, as well as in-maze filming throughout the evening as well, so stay tuned for that. We'll be doing the same thing across multiple scare events in the UK this scare season as well, so if you don't want to miss any of those detailed vlogs, then hit the subscribe button below. If you have liked this video and found it useful, then please hit the like button and share it amongst your friends so they can find the information useful too. With that being said, I've been Darren, you've been watching Judventures, and I'll see you at Hallowscream. Goodbye.
Ride with Judventures, you know the name. Theme parks and attractions and kick-ass days. You got the big bearded husband, a beautiful blonde wife, and a cool young lad just living their best life. I'm the guy with the camera, beard game strong. Catch me in a scare maze, come scream along. News and reviews, I'm dropping the facts. Ride POVs and honest reacts. So follow the journey from scare to scream. Judventures, baby, let's live the dream.